Now it's time for the Sport Report. We cover all of the news and the results from the night before in the sports world. Become an expert on sports in under 15 minutes. Today, Chandler with Sports covers the MLB games from yesterday.
I want to get you out the door with every result from every league in under 15 minutes so that you're more informed about what's going on in the world of sports. With that in mind, here we go. Hit it, Blaze.
Welcome to the Sport Report.
Tuesday, August 20th. 2019. Hey everybody, I'm Chandler with Sports, and this is the Sport Report. Before we jump into the results from yesterday, let's catch up on the top story of the night. This is top of the order.
5 seconds left in the game. Do you believe in miracles? Yes! Unbelievable. Shot deflected. Scramble. They score! Off the tie-up. It is fair, but it came back to Yandel. Drive by Girardi and a save. Come on. Score!
I don't believe what I just saw.
This is top of the order.
Our top story comes from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona, where the Colorado Rockies had a no-hitter through 5 innings. That ended when Carson Kelly hit a single to center field to end the no-hitter. Then Ketel Marte homered to score Carson Kelly. Carson Kelly would also hit the go-ahead homer at the time in the bottom half of the 8th to put the Diamondbacks up 3-2, and we have another Rockies bullpen failure. That's right, Wade Davis is the subject of a Rockies bullpen failure again. He let in 3 runs for the Rockies in 2/3 of an inning in the bottom half of the 8th when Arizona took the lead 5-2. They would win 5-3 in the end. Davis is 1-6 on the season for the Rockies. Archie Bradley gets his 5th save of the year for Arizona. Before we get to baseball, there was one Premier League match between Manchester United and Wolves. This was held at Wolves Stadium, also known as Molineux. Wolverhampton Wanderers 1, Manchester United 1. Anthony Martial scored his 50th goal for the club since his arrival in 2015. He scored the most goals for Manchester United since his debut against Liverpool in October of that year. Wolves got an equalizer from Ruben Neves, who hit the crossbar and it went in past Manchester United goalkeeper David De Gea, who's considered one of the best in the world. Hit the crossbar, went in, 1-1, and that is how it would finish. Paul Pogba missed a late penalty for Manchester United to give them all 3 points. Rather, all is even at Molineux, both teams take a point. With football covered and top of the order as well, let's head to the rest of Major League Baseball.
Derek Jeter with one of the most unbelievable plays you will ever see by a shortstop. Ortiz into deep right field. Back is Sheffield. We'll see you later tonight.
Someday the Chicago Cubs are going to be in the World Series.
Cubs win! Cubs win! Holy cow!
Now from Major League Baseball.
The MLB lineup from yesterday includes 9 games.
We'll pick up at PNC Park in Pittsburgh, where the Washington Nationals defeat the Pittsburgh Pirates 13-0. The Nationals are the first NL team since the 1996 Rockies to have 3 consecutive games of 13 runs or more. They've also hit 15 home runs over their last 3 games. The MLB record for the season is 16, held by the Yankees. The previous high in Nationals franchise history, which also includes the Expos history prior to 2005, is 14, set against the Cubbies in 2012. Javi Guerra improves to 2-1 with a 4.77 ERA for the Nationals. Trevor Williams falls to 5-6 on the season for the Pirates. Kansas City Royals 5, Baltimore Orioles 4. Nicky Lopez and Nick Dini went back-to-back on home runs in the top half of the 7th to give the Royals the 5-2 advantage at the time. Baltimore would add 2 more runs, one in the 7th and one in the 9th, but it wasn't enough as Ian Kennedy came in to lock down the Orioles in the 9th inning. He got his 22nd save of the season and preserved the win for Kansas City. San Diego Padres 3, Cincinnati Reds 2. Luis Perdomo is 2-3 with a 3.52 ERA on the season for the Padres. Trevor Bauer falls to 10-10 with a 4.06 ERA for the Reds. Kirby Yates gets his 36th save of the season. 36 of the 59 wins that the Padres have in this season have come via a save situation. Seattle Mariners 9, Tampa Bay Rays 3. Marco Gonzalez is 13-10 with a 4.3 ERA for the Mariners. Brendan McKay falls to 2-3 for the Rays. Tom Murphy hit 2 homers in this game. He had 4 RBI in total for Seattle. St. Louis Cardinals 3, Milwaukee Brewers nothing. Dakota Hudson pitched 6 2/3 innings of no-hit baseball. He was then pulled in the top half of the 7th inning when Giovanni Gallegos came in to relieve Hudson. But after 7 2/3 innings of combined no-hit baseball, Yasmani Grandal hit a ground rule double over the center field fence. That would prove to be the only hit that the Brewers could get on the night. Hudson improves to 12-6 with a 3.63 ERA on the season for St. Louis. Zach Davies falls to 8-6 with a 3.74 ERA for the Brew Crew. Houston Astros 5, Detroit Tigers 4. Wade Miley's 12-4 with a 3.18 ERA on the season for the Astros. Houston scored 4 runs in the bottom half of the first inning. They added their 5th and winning run in the bottom half of the 5th. Roberto Osuna came in and locked down the Tigers. He gets his 28th save of the season for Houston. Edwin Jackson falls to 3-6 for Detroit. Chicago White Sox 6, Minnesota Twins 4. Ivan Nova is 9-9 on the season for the Southsiders. Kyle Gibson falls to 11-6 with a 4.4 ERA for Minnesota. Jose Abreu had a 3-run homer in the top half of the 3rd inning for Chicago. It's his 27th homer of the year. Alex Colomé gets his 24th save of the year for the White Sox. And in the final game of the night, this one took 11 innings. Texas Rangers 8, LA Angels 7. Hunter Pence had 3 hits in this game for the Texas Rangers, and in the bottom half of the 11th inning, it was Isaiah Kiner Falefa who singled straight to the pitcher to score Jose Trevino. Texas wins by 1, and another stat for you, Albert Pujols stole a base. That's right, we were going to bring the siren out, but we've already used it for the Rockies bullpen failure, but that is a historic achievement. Granted, he used to steal bases all the time, but he doesn't anymore. It's his 112th stolen base of his career, the first of his 19th MLB season. That's the Sport Report for Tuesday, August 20th, 2019.
For now, I'm Chandler.
Thanks for tuning into the Sport Report today. We'll be back tomorrow with the latest in sports. In the words of Joe Buck, who is a commentator for Fox Sports,
we will see you tomorrow night.
So let it be written, so let it be done. See you next time on The Sport Report.
Do you want to contact Chandler with sports, have thoughts on sports, or questions about advertising on The Sport Report? Find us on Twitter or Instagram at SportReportCWS for either social media site.
This podcast is copyrighted by The Sport Report for viewers to understand sports from a news reporting basis. Any other use of this podcast, Sport Report logos, or anything associated with this podcast without the express written consent of Chandler with Sports is strictly prohibited.